1 p.m. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Economic Coordination Committee meeting is underway in Islamabad discussing five-point agenda including provision of gas to power production units and establishment of a coal-based power plant in Gawadar. Information Minister says it is high time to bring a positive political change in Sindh to protect the basic rights of people of the province. Chairman of Hurriyat Forum says nobody will be allowed to create sectarian disharmony among people in occupied Kashmir. Yemen's Houthi rebels have fired ballistic missile at Saudi-led coalition forces base in Najran border area. And now the news in detail. Meeting of the Economic Coordination Committee is underway in Islamabad with Finance Minister Asad Umar in the chair. The meeting is discussing a five-point agenda that includes provision of gas to various power production units, establishment of a 300-megawatt coal-based power plant at Gawadar by China, and proposed amendments in the regulations about export and import policy order 2016. The meeting is also reviewing the SROs of local tax and duties returns. Prime Minister Imran Khan says opposition walkout in the National Assembly is pressure tactic to seek an NRO and evade accountability for corruption in NAP cases. In a tweet today, he lamented such an attitude in a parliament that costs billions of rupees of taxpayers yearly, shows that this is the only function opposition intends to perform. Prime Minister said NAP cases were not initiated by PTI. Minister for Information Fawad Hussain Chaudhry says it is high time to bring a positive political change in Sindh province to protect the basic rights of people in the province. Talking to newsmen on his arrival in Karachi today, he said the funds allocated for development of the province are being plundered and laundered abroad by the Omni and Zardari groups through the courtesy of sitting Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah. The minister advised the Sindh Chief Minister to resign from his office, allowing the Provincial Assembly and all the political forces that have sincere feelings for the people of Sindh to choose a new Chief Minister of their choice. Opposition parties in the National Assembly meets in Islamabad today to discuss overall political situation in the country. The meeting will be held at the Parliament House in the chamber of Leader of Opposition in the National Assembly. Following the meeting, Leader of the Opposition Shahbaz Sharif will give a luncheon in the honor of leaders of opposition parties. Chairman of Hurriyat Forum says nobody will be allowed to harm sectarian amity in Indian-occupied Kashmir. Talking to a group of ulama in Srinagar, Mirwais Umar Farooq urged the Kashmiris to maintain sectarian amity, brotherhood and frustrate the designs of the vested interests who want to stoke sectarian tension in the territory. Yemen's Houthi rebels have fired ballistic missile at Saudi-led coalition forces base in the southern border region of Najran. According to a statement released by the rebel-controlled Sabah news agency, the Badr ballistic missile targeted a gathering of Saudi troops in the military base in Bir Askar area of Najran. France has granted €1 billion in aid to rebuild Iraq. Talking to media in Baghdad after meeting his Iraqi counterpart Mohammed al-Hakim, French Foreign Minister said that through this amount, the destroyed areas of war will be revamped by reconstructed to stable Iraq. Myanmar has postponed a planned visit by the UN refugee chief to Rakhine State following renewed fighting between security forces and insurgents. A spokesman of UNHCR said the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Filippo Grandi, was due to visit Myanmar, but authorities scrapped the trip to Rakhine, where hundreds of thousands of Rohingya Muslims were driven out in a military crackdown. The 19th Asian Junior Squash Team Championship will begin at Pattaya, Thailand tomorrow. 13 teams from Asia will participate in the championship. The participating teams have been divided into 4 pools. Pakistan team has been seeded number 1 and is placed in Pool A with Sri Lanka and Chinese Taipei. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.